All right, so part 3B or part 4 bonus part on how you build wealth through real estate. We talked about all these other ways that you build wealth as a primary residence, right? So we talked about the appreciation, paying off the debt, and the potential tax advantages. The next step is if you keep that house, you can move into the next one, and now you have cash flow. So that is the delta between what you're renting a house out for, what your expenses are, and then what your mortgage is. Most people will just say what your mortgage is and what your rent is. Obviously, there's expenses with upkeeping a house, so you want to build that in. A lot of people call that CapEx or capital expenditures, and they build a certain margin in. So if the roof goes bad, or you have to do some repairs, or maybe you have some vacancy, but that is one of the keys that we talk about building wealth through real estate. If we can find a way to get into a home for at least a year and live in there as a primary residence, and we can come up with a down payment for the next home, we now have turned two different assets. Now we have two assets that are appreciating, debts being paid off. On this investment property, somebody else is paying off your debt, potential tax advantages on both of them, and we have cash flow on this particular property. So if you want to learn more about building wealth through real estate, give us a call. See you next time.